Hello, welcome back to a brand new episode of Tekkitoo. So, originally I had a plan for this episode, right? Where it's gonna have a lot of coal dust, but our power is like rough, where we always keep on losing out, partially because of the pump, partially because we're not getting enough power off these guys to begin with. Whole host of issues that we're running into here. So, I proposed this, right? I made a bunch of carbon plating. Let's use up some of it for something else that I really had imagined. So, if I look inside the IC2 manual, I found the thermal generator, right, which is an MV tier generator, which technically we should be if we're using HV tier machines, which we're not really using HV tier machines, we're just kind of overclocking our lower tier machines so they're on the equivalent of HV tiers, but it says the geothermal generators we should upgrade long ago to thermal generators, which are just the upgraded geothermal generators, produces 90 EU tick, but fuel also lasts 50% longer, so not only are we getting more, but also our fuel lasts longer, and it also produces passive power based on the blocks around it. We're not going to worry about the blocks around it part, we're just going to upgrade these bad boys. So, thermal generators, right? We're going to need, thermal generators. If we look at this, they're going to require advanced machine blocks. We're going to need 4 of these. We want to keep what we have going. So we need to take up 8 of these, which is, I think, like a stack worth of coal. We're going to also need to get 8 of these. Where are these? These boys. 8 of those. I need some machine blocks. Right? Not machine blocks, machine blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. We can make ourselves this part. Boom. Get ourselves some refined iron. Get ourselves some magma blocks. Cool. And then in theory, we get the generators here. Right, we pop them off. Hopefully we get all of them. That is 1 geothermal. That is 2 geothermal. That is 3 geothermal. That is 4 geothermals. Thank the hex. I don't want to make any more of them. Cool. Theory now, we take these boyos, we chuck them in there, we get thermal generators. Right, and if we pop these bad boys on here instead, right, in theory we should be getting a little bit more out of them. Right, they're going into the MFSU. Right? What's going on here? 0.5, 0.62 U per tick, AM heat. Are they producing power is the thing? Because it seems to be going down. Geo is producing 90 UT, but also lasts 6% longer. Produces passive power based on the thermal generator. Is it more okay? Yes. Well, fuel lasts 6% longer. More power. So passive power reduction, which is based on the blocks around it, which can be amplified with the biomedicine. Okay, well that's not what I want to do. I want the the lava be what's feeding it. Yeah, machines are gonna start stalling out now because you're producing like 80 EU tick each. Not even EU tick. Bro. What's this visualize? Is that the blocks are surrounded by? I don't give a shit about that, okay? You're saying you're gonna be producing, right? Okay, 50%. Okay. It also has more passive power production, which is based. I don't care what the blocks around are like, okay? Well, it makes fuel last longer and produce 50%. Why are you not producing more power there, bud? That's the whole entire issue here. You're not producing more power. What's the problem here, bud? You're producing like nothing. God. Am I not understanding these guys right? Okay, either I'm too dumb to realize how this works, or they just don't work right. And I'm gonna go with probably the fact they actually probably don't work right, just because I don't want to ever be told that I'm in the wrong. So give me that back. We're just gonna put down more geothermals here than we ever had before. Right? Now we're gonna be throwing through our stuff faster, but we're gonna be getting a little bit more power out of it, which is realistically what we need right now is more power. So yeah. And then what I gotta do is I actually gotta go back. I gotta put down that there. And I didn't bring EV back here, but I can get some, oh, sorry, not EV, glass fiber. Get some glass fiber cables here. Right? And we do have an issue where apparently our lava is just not showing up again. Don't know what the issue is there with that happening, but in theory we can just go back to the nether. Apparently whenever I go there, it seems to fix itself. I don't know what the issue is with that. Probably another glitch in another mod, I would assume, or in range pumps, I would assume. if you're not in the dimension, it won't restart whenever it gets past a layer. We're blazing through these layers of, like, what's close to it really fast now, which means I think we don't have much longer before it's like, hey there, bud, all lava's gone. Kinda sucks. Like, a lot. But we kinda, gotta figure it out. And there's nothing on, like, the FTB wiki that can really help me because, apparently, yeah, the IC2C is not on the FTB wiki. It's apparently only... What's going on here, bud? Well, you're not using all of it, so it has to be going... Okay, so it just took forever to... That's stupid. I don't know, sometimes that pump just acts really weird. Makes me think we might have to switch it out. Or if we just find a more productive way of getting lava, because... Yeah, allegedly that's not working. Hey there, bud. Ouch. You didn't do that, that was rude. Okay. Well, that sucks that, our plans are kind of ruined. Oh. Yeah, that would happen. Yeah, that'd be, no. What's in there? No. We just gotta let it kinda, marinate for a second, get some power back in it. Cool. You gotta get your power back. You shouldn't matter. You're probably gonna be in a similar situation here. Why are they just running out of power? It makes no sense. Well, I'm back out here. Okay, do you have power in you? Is it not? What the heck's going on? What the? It's because you're technically not producing power every second every day. Let me take that out of there. This is so weird. I've never had an issue like this ever before, where, like, it's just refusing to send power and stuff. What the heck? You don't belong up on land. All because I put those dumb geothermals in that actually don't work. These dudes, the thermals, just didn't work apparently. Okay, so you're fine. You're struggling, which it shouldn't make sense because I think we have more power now than we did before. Right, because we're gaining. Right, no, we're losing somehow. We losing? We have like 6 dudes here. Where's all our lava? I'm getting fed up with this. Like, I don't think range pumps is working. I think it just doesn't work. It's loaded and everything. It should work fine. Okay, the chunks are loaded. Okay, so like, what's the issue, range pumps? Because I'm not seeing lava here. I'm literally having a breakdown over this. Like, what the heck's going on here? Right? You're good. Okay, are these chunks loaded? I'll claim more, okay? No, I'll load these chunks and these chunks and these chunks and these chunks. Maybe it's just maybe it's trying to pull from unload chunks. I don't know. But like, this is unacceptable that you keep on like not loading us, giving us what we need. Like we kind of need it. Everything relies on this range pump right here. Okay, it's back to full. It better go back and it better be working. If not, I don't know what's gonna happen. Because everything relies on that one pump. Okay? Because if that's not gonna work, I don't want to play this anymore. Because it's gonna be torturous. Why? This shouldn't be okay, well that's... Well, these are now running. Now, why are you having such a hissy fit? Is it just that you need to get a little bit of a buildup in you before you can... Why are you losing, though, is the issue. Like, why are you losing power like that? I don't understand it. Like, there's no overclockers running anywhere here. Okay, that's done. Right, I don't know how we got a portion of a coal dust. Is there coal dust in here? Oh, 3 more coal dust. Okay, 3 more coal supposed to go through there. Oh, but you aren't getting power. Why are you not getting power? Right? Like, power should be going everywhere here. This isn't like there should be no power situation. This is like, there should in fact be excess power. What the heck's going on? I'm so confused. What? Okay, I made transformer upgrades. Plan B for now is throw transformer in here, or a transformer in. I guess we have them up in the top. Throw transformer in there. I don't need. Can I? Can I get you out of there? I didn't want transformer in there. Can I get you back? Well, I guess I could break you and get everything back from it. So why don't I do that? Right. Great. Let's just do up is yeah, upside was import only, downside is export, and great, yeah, you need to be that. Boom boom. Okay, cool. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna break break all this. Here's the idea. We do this. Shouldn't blow up because you have a transformer in you. You also, if I put a transformer in you right there, you shouldn't blow up if I put you and you there. Okay, cool. Now there should be getting more power per tick on average. Which somehow is... Oh wait, no, you don't have your transformer in you. What happened? How did we lose a transformer? Did it... What? We had 5. How? Would eat a transformer at some point? I'm so confused. We had 5 transformers. I made 5. So it's just what I had in my inventory at the time. Oh. And we've... Something ate it? What? Did only 1 drop from this thing when I broke it? So I just lost a transformer for no reason? I'm so confused. I'm like dumbfounded right now. If that's the case, I'm giving myself that transformer back, because I made 5, and I should have that 1 back. It just didn't drop because the machine was like, I don't want to give it back to you, I guess, when I kind of needed it back. And it should have given it back in all rights, so I'm a little peeved right now. Okay, but my problem's a problem deduction. I think the problem lies somewhere with that, you know, the LV, but still I don't understand why that we're not getting, like, over here, we're not getting power. We should theoretically be getting power here, because we have power here. Why are we not getting power here? Like, these are running fine now after I got rid of that. Right? Why... Like, why is that the case now that we're not getting whatever over there? Is it because of something to do with the it might be something to do with the dumb transformers. And I really don't want it to be, but it could be, is the thing. And it shouldn't be, but I think it is. I think something to do with the fact that over here, if we look at this, right, there's a glass fiber going into that. I think that might be a no-no. So actually, wait, we can fix that because glass fibers actually... Well, wait, no, we can't fix that because that is... However, what we can do is we can rearrange the MFSU to be facing out that way. Right? We can take the transformer. For some reason, we have extra transformers now. I don't know where that came from. And then have... Let's see, so... And not... We technically don't have to do that down here. Right? Technically, this can be combined, like, up here, right? Means we can put down MV transformer right here, which we want... No. We want that to be like that. That to be like that. Now. Okay, MV transformer. That. And that. So in theory... Oh, you know what? This could also be creating a power loop, because it'd be trying... It could be that it's trying to feed right back in right there. So in theory, what we actually should do then is we should actually move you then. Then we can't charge inside, which sucks. However, what we can do is no, wait, we still need to feed into it though. I doubt what's happening though is a power loop. You're getting okay. Well, you have power now, which means something I did was right. So it's something about how this was laid out was causing issues. Okay. Means if I throw you three there now, we shouldn't see anything going on. So there might still be a power loop here, but that shouldn't cause issues because it's right one block. Okay. Cool. I am upset that that happened, and upset that it took me that long to figure out what was going on. But we're back on the right track now. We still have another problem though with what's going on down the Nether, but we'll leave that to Mother Nature to figure out because survival of the fittest at that point. I don't want to figure that one out. That one's gonna take a while because that's just the pump acting weird. Okay. Okay, the other thing I want to do today, on top of all what's going on back there, is I want to actually make the first kind of like super armor in IC2 Classic, which is Nano armor. After this, there's Quantum armor, but nowhere near that. Nano armor is like pretty neat. There's a full entire Nano set, which is going to require energy crystals, going to require a lot of carbon plating. We have a lot of carbon plates. We have not a singular energy crystal in our inventory, but we'll get that out in a second. Going to require some glass as well. I think we have everything we need for this, for the most part. I want to make the saber, the shield, the helmet, the boots. We could hold off on the bow, chest plate, leggings, the whole armor set. Armor sets kind of take precedence because, why not? So we make the Nano helmet. Gonna make the Nano chest plate, the Nano leggings. There's also upgrades and stuff to, apparently for these guys, but we're just doing the basic armor set. Cool, they hold 100,000 EU each. Next up is going to be, okay, we're going to need glowstone, the sword, boom, boom, and we're going to take out 2 advanced alloy. Nano saber's a pretty nice weapon I want to get my hands on. Nice. And then there's also the Nano bow and the Nano shield. Nano shield we can't quite make yet. Nano bow's from an add-on mod called IC2C Editions, I think. Yeah, and really all it actually adds is the bow. So we need double insulated iron cable. So guessing iron cable is just like this. So we take you probably. Let's see, what do you cost? Refined iron, actually. Okay. Well, it should be called refined iron cable then, because yeah, I wouldn't. I'd actually know what you are then. Okay, boom. So iron cable. And what else is gonna need? It said it's double insulated, so we're gonna need 2. Only need 1 of them. We're only gonna make 1 of them. Oh, apparently, no wait. Yes, this is the recipe we want down here. It's like, where's the recipe we want? Boom, nano bow. This guy can shoot nano arrows. Well, I guess it actually shoots normal arrows, but it's better than a normal bow because it's cooler. It's nano, It just has those nanotechnologies in it, Cool. And then we can get a nano shield whenever all this is done. Right, it's gonna need a composite shield, which is gonna need to go through a whole entire another tree of stuff. So we might as well get working on that. So a composite shield, pretty good shield. It's gonna require advanced alloys. It's gonna require a bronze shield, which is gonna require a normal shield. So have we thrown a normal shield in here? We have. I know we have bronze in there from the last episode. Some bronze. So in theory, if we have both that and that in there, this should be possible to throw in there. Boom. We did learn it. Okay, shield. Now, these guys don't have an EMC value, so they won't be able to throw in there, but we can make a composite shield. Boom. And that is the highest tier we can get to without, kind of, aggravating some other things. Okay, cool. So what else are we waiting for here to get this shield compressor? We need, 7, so we actually need to wait for 8 more of this. Right, actually 6 more now, and then we'll be good. We'll have a full nano set. We also gotta get this all charged up if we want to use it, right? So this guy holds a good amount of power. You should be able to charge up everything, I think. Yeah. And then we can throw this on, and it'll be a pretty good armor set. I think what happens is the nano acts as normal armor, but it chews on power before it goes to our health. So, essentially what that means is that while we're wearing nano, we are impervious until we run out of power. Which, it goes through power pretty quickly, but also it holds a good amount, so that's the good trade-off. And there's also the quantum tier above this, which is even better. Okay, cool. I think if we throw that into there, yeah, into here, we should have just enough for that tier, which is even better than the tier we're looking at right now. Boom, boom, we can throw that all in there. In theory, I should be able to recycle this now because, well, when I get the Nano Saber in here, I'll charge you up. Can't destroy Nano and Quantum Armor. We're not going to have to worry about that. Unless mobs somehow start wearing a Nano and or Quantum Armor, then we must be scared. So, yeah, let's do this Quantum Shield, or Nano Shield, sorry. Not the... Cool. And we throw you in there, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. Something else I also learned is that apparently the way to process uranium, I had not been looking into this, and I realized we probably should figure this out eventually, was we throw uranium in the compressor, and that's how you process it. And now gets uranium ingots. Now, I don't know if holding uranium is safe, because I know IC2 has an irradiation thing, or you get irradiated. So we're going to figure out very quickly. Now, it doesn't have an EMC value, right? Which means, worst case, okay, radioactivity. What's that mean? It means pressure. Okay, so apparently that is safe. I'm going to say, worst case, I chuck it in there immediately if I start taking damage. I'm pretty sure it's a sign of being irradiated. You in there, I don't know if you can fire without air or not, so we're going to figure that out. If you just take power to fire, that'd be pretty sweet. If you don't, that'd be pretty okay as well. And we'll throw you in there. And in theory, if I take all of this off... Now, I don't know if Nano has to have a full set on either. Because I feel like it probably should. But I don't know if it needs to. Also, I might be able to craft these two together or something like that. No, apparently not. Okay, well, if I ever really need the extra armor from the Nano set, we'll take off the, put the chest plate on, and then boom. Whoa, okay, is that using a power? That did a fancy thing. Okay, apparently I could punch with the shield or something like that. It's really weird. Well, I'm gonna throw the shield up in there. We don't need you right now. You right now. I don't even need the manual right now. I'm gonna make the sword stop glowing. I think the sword's just gonna be forever glowing now. Okay. Neato or whatever, you know? Maybe it wants to sink its teeth into an enemy of some kind, you know? I know just the place where we can try that out. You know, I made this nice little railroad track, and I've not used it once since I made it. I just made it because I wanted to make something, I guess. I don't know. Oh, it's raining over here. Great. Here's what we'll do. Is we'll head on up to the grinder. Boom. And in theory, something should come down and let me kill them. I think. Oh, I see some things that finally spawned up there. Nice. Dang. Come on, let me have a piece of ya. Why is it taking so long to come down? That's annoying. Okay, there's not coming down. Okay, well, apparently I was able to send a text in the amount of time I'm waiting for them to come down. Not great. This worked before. I wonder if somehow it broke? Or if it just stopped working as well? Or, okay. Good. Control and shift to enable. Okay, to disable. What's the the Nano Saber quite doing is the issue, you know? I don't quite... Okay, well, now it's working all of a sudden. I don't quite know what the Nano Saber is doing. Is it looking to chop through Nano Armor? If that's the case... What was it? It was, right button, left alt, disable the Nano Saber, so right button, left alt. Okay. I'm confused. I think the Nano Saber's whole thing is that it can break through Nano Armor, maybe, and I think if you right-click that, turns that on. Otherwise, it's just a normal sword, right? That does 4 attack damage. I don't know. We'll hold on to it, because apparently it's like the top tier sword. Although, I mean, like, basically there's better swords in the game then, if that's the case. Like, so, okay. Let's go back to the base where we figure out what sword we want, because if that's going to be the best sword like that IC2 has to offer, we really don't want the best sword that IC2 has. So Nano Saber, right? Is that the top tier sword? I think it is. Okay. Well, there's also Project Red. Not Project Red, Project E, which has a much better sword in the form of the Katar, right? 7 million EMC worth. We only have 7.5 million EMC actually, but acquire red matter. We can get 7.5 million EMC really quickly if we want to be really sneaky about it. How much of this do we got in here? 32? Okay, so I got half a stack there. I can get us 7.5 million EMC in a whatchamacallit, in a pinch if we need to. It's gonna require a lot of time in the village here, but I guess it's up to 7.5 million EMC pretty quickly with the villagers I have over here. Apparently one of the other villagers finally decided they also want to be a Fletcher, so we have another Fletcher over here that we can also trade sticks with. And also they have other trades for like feathers and flint and string, which also, believe it or not, like when you trade it, you know, for emeralds, you actually get a better deal on when you're trading for. So you're still making back EMC. So you don't do everything as sticks, but sticks are the easiest, but actually by far the best return. But if I want to, I guess like stick time, right? I'll be like, stick it to the man. And then we'll do one of my Fletchers over here. You're my newer one, right? Boom. So we just do you, and I think that flint one. Actually, I'm not sure about that flint one. That flint one might be bad, but 60 more emeralds, and I think you also have a trade for emeralds. Nice. As you can see, the string trades are also just as good. Technically using a less string, and then you don't have a trade for that. I don't feel like, oh yeah, you're giving me the deals. Nice. Oh well. Okay, then you are one of my other Fletchers. Yay. Give me all the emeralds. I'm sorry, mans. I don't have any more sticks for you. Give me a few more sticks. And then no. God. Give me all of the good trades with the sticks. Did you refresh your... Okay, I think one of them may or may not have restocked. So, stick time it is. And who... Was it you? Yes, you did. Okay. But you're the new one, so you must have restocked. I would assume. So, okay, cool. You haven't restocked. You haven't restocked. You haven't restocked. Okay, but what I can do is I can be like that. And now we're 6. So yeah, give me a little bit of time and I'll be up at 7 in a pinch. Okay, we're up to easily 8.5. We're gonna get red matter shears, red matter axe, red matter sword, red matter hoe, and red matter. All of these should be easy. Red matter sword is gonna need a dark matter sword. Dark matter sword is gonna need dark matter. And a diamond. And apparently a redstone for paying attention to what I'm actually doing on the side of the screen here. In my little bit of my bookmark, so boom. Okay, so we got that. The red matter sword is gonna take the dark matter sword. Sorry, you, plus 2 of those. A red matter sword. I'm assuming all of these are probably gonna need the dark matter tiers. So yeah, okay, so a dark, that diamond. Cool, the dark matter hoe is gonna require that. Boom. Dark hoe plus boom boom gets us red matter hoe. Cool. Remember, axe gonna need, okay. Of course, dark, 1, 2, 3, and diamonds. I could not sure what the shears would require, so we'll have to see that in a second. Okay, dark matter axe, boom. And then that's gonna be, 3U, dark, let me get another dark matter. Apparently the red matter axe requires dark matter for its crafting. Boom. And then the red matter is going to dark matter. Okay, so it's going to be dark and diamond. Okay, cool. Okay, it's going to be that. Plus a piece of red matter, so shears. Dark matter shears, not the normal shears. Give me that. Or give me that. Boom, so you give me that. We get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 2, 3, and 4. Get us the red guitar. Boom, we can get rid of all that. And this is the most powerful weapon in Project E. 24 attack damage, probably the most powerful weapon in the pack. There's also the Morning Star from Project E, but I don't think that comes close. I think that comes up to at 21. So, there we go. We got ourselves the best tool in the pack. Also happens to be an axe and a shear and a few other things, and a hoe, I think. So, yeah, best tool in the pack right here. Heck yeah. So what we'll do is we'll kind of keep this now as the best sword in the game. And we got some uranium to throw in there. Uranium's actually a really good form of EMC that I'm learning about as of recently, because yeah, apparently it goes in for like a couple thousand. So, and apparently this is now all kind of cleared up over the course of today's episode. I don't know what happened, but it's working all of a sudden again now. So it probably was just me just kind of tinkering out with it slowly, and it kind of got to a point where it works now. I don't know. And apparently this must have, well, I was over in the village for a few minutes, so this might be up a few more emeralds as well that we can cash in. We're lucky. I have half a stack. I'll take it. Cool. I just get a little bit more when I go to the village because of trades and stuff. You know, I can really farm them really fast there. Okay. Well, I guess today we got all the nano stuff. I don't quite know where to go from here because I feel like we're kind of coming in on the end of this. Yeah, there's a few things we can do, but realistically, we're coming in on, let's see if we can get this factory up and running, kind of portion of this. If we can, I think we're kind of done. There's a few things I don't know how I want to do yet with the factory. I do know I need to fuel the turtles, because the turtles are going to have to be doing a lot of the work in the factory, so that is the one thing I'm kind of worried about, so I think a tree farm is the next thing in order, instead of me just playing out with IC2, because, yeah, I like IC2, but until next time, guys, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys very, very soon, and, peace, I guess.